This is the craziest sentence I've ever said, but I've been watching this anime for less than 3 minutes, and I've already seen a cat girl smoke a dirty cigarette straight out of a trash can, an old bald man jerking off, and her shitting on the toilet. Like, actually, they animated the shit coming out of her butt. World, I'm gonna assume you can hear me. Uh, Slight disclaimer for this video. I will be mentioning pooping, masturbating, a lot of like spitting, coughing, hacking. I guess I'm not really mentioning it, but that's what's in the anime, right? So I'll talk about it a little bit, and if that sort of thing upsets you, don't watch this video. So the very opening scene of the anime is our main character, Yani Neko, right? Chainsmoker Cat. She dumps a jar of old cigarettes out off her balcony, and then they land on the head of her landlord, right? The juice from the old cigarette jar lands on the landlord. When he goes upstairs to confront her, she's undressing, right? And he leaves her alone, doesn't give her shit for it because he's turned on by watching her undress. And honestly, when I saw a clip of this scene, I was like, okay, this is going to be just the typical anime where it's like she's gonna do weird, crazy things, but like at the end of the day, she is still, a cat girl. Like she's gonna be put in etchy situations and like she's gonna fail her way upwards in life, right? No! No, she is not failing upwards. Her life is actually just getting worse and worse with every, 2 seconds that she's on screen. It's ridiculous. Here's a picture of some of her cigarettes that fell in poop. Now, I'm not gonna, play the audio, and I don't even really want to show too much of the video, but the opening for this show is fucking amazing. An actual S-tier opening. The song is great, right? The animation's cool, and it has a lot of references to a lot of TV shows and movies, right? It is a genuinely very cool opening. The next thing I want to talk about, because I think it's just absolutely absurd, and shout out to Twitter, because I can find tweets of literally every scene, without having to just scroll through the episode, so thank you, Twitter. The next thing I wanted to talk about, because it was just absurd, was the fact that her little sister, who is the only morally correct character in the show so far, actually has to wear a hazmat suit to take care of Yani Neko when she gets sick. It's ridiculous just how filthy and disgustingly dirty this apartment is. It's pretty gross. It's pretty wacky. There is, of course, one emotional scene towards the end of the episode where Yani is speaking to her little sister, and she's basically telling her that she really wants to quit smoking because, she had a nightmare about. Oh, so sorry. She had a nightmare about getting lung cancer, and obviously it's reflective of her real life, how people can't stand to be around her cigarette smoke and how her apartment is dirty, and she's not dying yet, but she knows that obviously if she continues going down this path, that is going to be an issue in the future. And she calls Imoko, her little sister, and tries to make it known that she's making an effort, right? She puts it out there into the world that she's gonna quit smoking. And spoiler alert, by the end of this phone call, she continues smoking. Anyway. Now, my honest thoughts on the anime. Now that I've given you a slight sort of a recap on episode 1 without putting in too many details, right? I had to stop fucking yawning while I make these videos. Now that I've given you a slight sort of recap without giving you too many of the details, right? I think Yani Neko is amazing. I do. I think it's I don't think it's my preferred kind of anime, but I think for what it's attempting to do, it genuinely does a perfect job. It is trying to show you the harsh reality of addiction, right? Not to point fingers or to play the blame game, right? But something like Grand Blue, right? How Grand Blue shows all of the cast drinking and partying with one another and, waking up outside naked and stuff like that. And it's like, they're having fun, right? Like, sure. Or, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, how a lot of anime don't really punish the pervert characters properly, right? Like, oh yeah, he got a smack on the face for, like, sexually harassing this woman. Like, that's not enough, right? This is a very, very good, very, not so much, I guess, realistic, but like grounded showing of what it's like to be addicted to cigarettes. Like, nothing stops her. The cigarettes being covered in shit, literally. People having to wear a hazmat suit to enter her home, like giving her landlord a heart attack with the smell of her. Like, it's obviously, for the most part, most people, no matter how bad their addiction gets, it wouldn't be like this, but it is showing you sort of the principle of it, you know what I mean? It's like, if you do something without moderation, like if you lack control and you get addicted to something harmful, right, it's gonna ruin every facet of your life. It's like, oh, if I smoke cigarettes, my lungs are gonna be fucked up. No, like your interpersonal relationships are gonna be fucked up. Your ability to focus and concentrate is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, ruined. Like all of that. So, do I think that Yani Neko appeals to everyone? No. Do I think it appeals to me? No. I'm never gonna rewatch it, right? But I do think it's a very important thing for people to watch at least once. Like, really, really understand and kind of compartmentalize, is that the word? Like, internalize the message of the show. Like, hey, this shit is bad for you, right? Yes, she's a cat girl with cat ears and a tail and a decent sized chest, right? But like, her life is fucking miserable. Like, she's not happy. It's not the typical, happy-go-lucky anime girl. Like, she's going through a bunch of shit, and she can't even smile if she spends more than 20 minutes not smoking a cigarette. Like, it's horrible, right? They've put a somewhat cute package on it, but the message is terrifying, which I think is pretty skilled. Anytime a show can do that, it's pretty skilled. As far as, like, beyond the message, like, the voice acting is amazing, too. I'd have to Google it. Whoever does the voice of Yani Neko, great job. Like, they do, like, all the guttural sounds, really well, like the coughing and wheezing and, like, the yeah, and all the yes and stuff like that. Like, they just do a really great job at sounding like a cat that also is addicted to nicotine. Like, it's genuinely it's a hard role to play. Is it Yuko Yama? What is it? Yuko Natsuyoshi. Shout out to Yuko Natsuyoshi. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is the voice acting is genuinely really good. The animation is really, really good. And I like how they, break model for the silly scenes, but like there's never like a noticeable dip in quality. Like, I don't feel like some of the scenes were super over animated and other ones are like moving PNGs. Like, they did a good job and showed a lot of love to the entire episode. Really, to be honest, it's probably the most similar I've ever felt to like Chainsaw Man ever. Like, this reminds me so much of the original Chainsaw Man anime, which it's crazy to say now, but that's already like 3 years old, right? Like approaching 4 years. When that 2022, like, this reminds me probably the most of Chainsaw Man. I don't know, just like the color scheme, I guess, and like how heavy it can feel at times. It's pretty good. It looks good. It sounds amazing. Again, the opening. Please go listen to the opening. The opening's been stuck in my head like all that. I can't even I can't describe it to you. Just go listen to it. Like, just go have fun with the opening. But overall, for the first episode of Yani Neko, I'm gonna say go into it with an open mind, right? Be ready to see some kind of gross shit. A couple cat girls throwing up and one violently shitting while you get the visual of it. Um, but go into it with an open mind and actually try to learn from the lesson. And I'd say it's like 8 out of 10. Honestly, I'd say it's like an 8 out of 10 first episode. That was pretty good. That grabbed my attention. That hooked me a bit to where I was like, okay, okay. So yeah, thank you for watching this. Please go support the official release. I'm not really sure how because I looked for this shit on Crunchyroll. It wasn't there, but wherever you can find it, stream it, watch it, and then let me know. Because yeah, bye.